Hi, I will be doing a tarot card reading. Just going to clear the energies with this beautiful rose quartz crystal. Bring in some happy, positive, high vibrational, unconditional love. Absolutely, yeah, let's do it. Going to start with Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. Oh, and one's already come out straight away. The first card is movement. So that could be connecting with moving, house, or moving to a different job. Also with movement, if anyone's been feeling stuck within their certain situation or a job or environment, this is the time to get moving, basically. Sometimes we may feel stuck with certain situations, but this card has come through to clarify that you are capable of moving. It's just when you decide is the best time for you to do it. Maybe some things you could be putting off. You could be putting off moving to a different job or to a different environment, but you do know what's best for you. So, and it will be definitely an improvement for you. It will be a very positive outcome for you. Sometimes we can be worried about moving, basically, or changing our environment, or changing a job, or changing certain situations, but if we don't, then we just get stuck in the same cycle and it never ends. So sometimes we need to be the one to kind of break the cycle. I don't know, there was like a message there for somebody, so but yeah, all movement is positive. It's just kind of putting those plans into action. A movement is good, a change of environment is good. It's always a positive thing to do, and sometimes it can be very important for our own health, for our mental health, physical health and well-being. So there's quite a difference when people move from certain situations or home or a job and they feel, I wish I'd done this sooner. So I don't know why I got that through, but there we go. Right, I'm starting with after that, sorry, I'm started with the Six of Pentacles. I kind of just picked up the cards and just constantly went into the flow of moving on from one card to the next. I'm using the gold foil tarot, so I'm kind of like, I don't know, not so much being rushed. Don't mean it like that. It's a kind of the energy. It's like, right, come on, like we need to get this out there. We need to get this moving forward. We need to, yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it was kind of like, right, on to the next one and on to the next one. And once you've finished one task or something you need to do, you need to move on. It's like a constant flow. Because sometimes if we feel that we stop, we can feel that things are stagnant. So if we keep it moving, we've got to keep it moving. We've got to keep ourselves moving with the ebb and flow of life. So I just kind of felt that, like, yeah. It's funny with how some of the energies come up when I'm doing readings. It's quite interesting, actually. Um, the next card is the Six of Pentacles, which is lovely. So this is connecting with a job offer, to do with family, or there's some connection to do with family with the Six of Pentacles. So it's definitely to do with money. But it's kind of like a business opportunity or a job offer, and where there would be a lot of balance in the environment as well. So everything could be fair, everything could be above board, and there would be a good flow of energy of working like a partnership or something, I feel. That is coming through in this card. So yeah, that's lovely. Next card is the King of Pentacles. So even though it's the King of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be gender specific. King of Pentacles, that's linked with money, so that kind of follows on from the Six of Pentacles with the job offer, but it's a partnership. But the King of Pentacles is happy, is sitting on his throne, and he has everything that he could possibly want, but he's worked hard for it, and he's a fair man, and he kind of like takes things in his stride. He tries not to let too much bother him if he can try and help it, but he's happy, he's secure in his environment, and he's got a good heart on him, even though he's the King of Pentacles. And obviously some people can see that as someone who is money orientated, like a lot. I just feel with this card, with this King of Pentacles, even though he is businessman, he does have a good heart on him, and he's fair, which is lovely. Four of Pentacles, another lovely card. So yeah, that's also, it's quite interesting actually, because we've got the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and now we've got the Four of Pentacles. So with this card, as I say, even though there's a guy that's in the card, it doesn't have to be like gender specific, but with the Four of Pentacles, that's also connecting with money, and this is also connecting with someone who is sort of with having their own business, and they've worked from the top, and they're kind of like not so much being the middleman, but they're happy where they are, like a common ground of balance. So they're happy with how things have turned out for them. It's a common ground for them. So they're not at the bottom, they're not at the top, but they're quite happy being in the middle. So that's, maybe that's a kind of like message for somebody, if they are happy where they are, but they're full of gratitude because they have worked hard for it. But some people are happy being in the middle, I just got rock bottom with some people that feel that we've hit in rock bottom, and then they've managed to get themselves right to the middle. So they're happy being in the middle. They don't want to be not so much they don't want to be like the King of Pentacles, but they're happy with their lot, which is lovely. Okay, the next card, it's interesting. The 4 Knight Pentacles have come out. Ace of Pentacles, so that's a lovely card as well. The Ace of Pentacles is a card of achievement. So, you know, people work hard and they deserve their success, really. You know, sometimes in life it's not been easy, but it reminds us with the Ace of Pentacles that even though after hard work, if people wish to succeed in one sense, then life is full of hard work. But to kind of stand back and see what they've achieved and to be proud of what they've achieved. 10 of Wands, that's the next card. That can, you know, be connecting with someone who kind of feels that they might have taken on too much. Or they've taken on too much responsibility. So this could be connecting with work, or sometimes with work they're always the person that gets called in when someone can't come in. So they're kind of feeling that they're doing work for someone else and they're kind of like not getting too much out of it. So it's a kind of thing of remember not to take on too much. And sometimes if we're kind of expected, especially with work or all sorts of things, you know, sometimes we can't be responsible for doing everything. You know, we can only do obviously our job that we're obviously meant to do. Or staying late at work. They're always the one who stays late at work when everybody else has gone home, I kind of got, and they feel that they've got quite a heavy workload. So this is the card is kind of reminding you, try not to take on too much and make some time for yourself as well. So I'm going to do another card actually after the 10 of Wands. I'm kind of going to go with that one actually. Okay, so the next card is the Chariot. So this card is connecting with a situation, possibly a relationship or environment or a job, and it's a kind of thing of wanting to take some action. So yeah, and sometimes with certain things in life, things don't happen unless we take our own action, which is quite interesting. So we're kind of responsible for our own lives as well. And with the Chariot card, it is a time of action, but you will know the kind of action that you wish to take, and it's a kind of, you know, thing of listening to your own intuition instead of listening to everybody else's advice. I mean, we can listen to people's advice by all means, but sometimes we do know what's right for us and what kind of action to take in certain situations. So Chariot says just go for it. There's something you want to do, a new business, adventure, you know, could be anything like that. Now is the time to pursue it if you wish to. So 2 more cards came out. Okay, so the next card is the 2 of Cups, and that's lovely. The card of 2 people coming together which is really nice. Yeah, what a lovely card, the Two of Cups. So yeah, two people coming together in union, happiness, but also giving each other, you know, the cup of love. And that's really lovely. Really nice card actually to come through. So and they have it with having respect for each other as well, which I feel is very important, especially to do with certain situations or environment or what have you. The Two of Cups, you know, these two people have decided that they want to be together. So that's really lovely. And they're going to make the most of it. That kind of come to me. So that's really lovely. The Sun, beautiful positive cards as well. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if you get a chance, get out and about, enjoy the sun. It's been a beautiful sunny day today, which I feel is kind of needed because we've been having all sorts of interesting weather, raining, thunder and lightning, all sorts of things going on. So yeah, if you get a chance, go out and enjoy the sunshine. Yeah, very positive, happy cards, which is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that's one of my favourite cards actually in the deck, is the Sun. So how lovely is that? Okay, so next I'm going to do Priestess of the Light Oracle cards. I kind of feel with the reading it's slowed down now. Like when I first started, it was kind of like, right, you really need to get this out there for some reason. And I was kind of like, whoa, hold on, slow down. And then now it's kind of slowed down now. But when I first started doing the reading, it was like, right, you need to really get this out. And I was like, hold on a minute. And I could kind of feel not so much rushing. So I don't know if someone feels, especially with the movement card, if someone feels like they're all constantly rushing around and doing this and doing that and everything else, and they're not making some time for themselves. So I kind of like, yeah, I got that for some reason. Okay, so the next card is Abundance, and this is from Priestess of the Light Oracle cards. Beautiful card. Abundance, fortune, wealth, plenty. So yeah, beautiful card. Time for financial abundance, which you know, it's definitely been worked for. It's well deserving as well. It's kind of getting with connection with this card. You know, sometimes people feel that others have money that comes to them very easily, but then they don't realize how hard that person has worked to get to where they are, to have that financial abundance. To some people it could be like, wow, you know, kind of how did they how did they do that? But it's, oh, I don't know, it's a kind of thing of remembering to share financial abundance as well. I kind of got that. So even though obviously with the fortune and the wealth and stuff, which is lovely, but to remember to share it, because I feel with the universe, like the more that we put out there, not so much of receiving back, but it's also in the way of the ebb and flow of life, I feel. So yeah, but to also be happy for people with their financial abundance, and when someone's doing well, remember to congratulate them, you know, because I feel that's really important to do with energies and that, especially at the moment, because I feel there's a lot of people that are doing healing courses and all sorts of courses and that, and I always make a point of congratulating people, because they're the kind of people that I would like to work alongside with, if that makes sense. So that comes up on my Facebook, you know, of people doing their Reiki 1 or doing all sorts of other healings and that, and crystal healing, and I always make a point of congratulating them, because I feel it's really important, actually, for especially times like these, to have crystal healers, to have Reiki healers. Yeah, I think it's really lovely. So it's also that thing for people with you know, being happy for other people's success. Yeah, that's the kind of message that I'm getting through, because we create abundance for ourselves as well. And as I say, for me, that's the kind of people that I would like to work alongside with, who share similar interests. So yeah, well, that's really interesting. It's always interesting when I do these readings anyway. So I'm going to finish with my Om tuning fork. Absolutely beautiful. I love this tuning fork. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this tarot card reading, and I will see you again for another video. Enjoy the sunshine and look after yourselves.